Early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Panthers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Here we go.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Campbell on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Ravens 7, Panthers nothing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater, flush to his right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That is the game at 7. For Carolina.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
now a carry for Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
And a Raven 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Shaq Thompson in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back in the 1st quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the 1st quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Baltimore.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Loss of 11 yards.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, that's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Jackson.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts
Duvernay.
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
For the Ravens.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to go back to more there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson.
Who wants some?
Touchdown, Carolina! Robbie Anderson 47 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
For Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And 2 at the 37-yard line.
On second down now. Dobbins. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 12-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
14. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Check 43. He's mine.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey.
Bridgewater.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Play action now. Bridgewater rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 14.
Bridgewater on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Panthers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hurt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with cover?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Patrick Queen providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's going to let it go deep. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
And the Raven.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Big Derek Brown making the stop. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
The game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Bridgewater. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Bridgewater. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
The coverage.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Undercross. Fire down. Let's see.
Here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. First down, Dobbins. And down inside the 15 he goes.
The ball carrier.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Right back to Dobbins on first. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And 12 at the 14-yard line.
On second down now, Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the